Hello guys, today we'll be solving the next chapter of the Netzwrerk book. This chapter's name is Alltag und Family, which means all day and family. What are the learning objectives? Die Uhrzeit verstehen und nennen. It means to understand and tell the time. Uhrzeit means time or clock. Zeit angaben machen. It means to make information about time. Über Familie sprechen. It means to talk about your family. Sich verabreden. It means that to make a appointment or date or meeting or something. Einen Termin telefonisch vereinbaren. It means that to make an appointment using a telephone. Sich für eine Verspätung entschuldigen und darauf reagieren. It means that suppose you are late for some appointments or something, you are saying sorry and a response to that. So let's start the chapter. In the beginning of the chapter we have some pictures. This person is talking to her grandmom, maybe taking food from the canteen. In the next page we can see he is eating breakfast and reading messages, talking to friends, going somewhere in a bicycle, working and taking shower. So what is the first task? Was macht kann. Ordnen Sie die Fotos, then setzen zu. So we basically have to match the sentences with the photos. This person is kann. This person is kann. So let's read these sentences and try to match with the photos. Let's start. First one, the first task says can get in the Mensa. What Mensa means? Mensa means cafeteria. So the first picture should be B. So this one should be B. Can tripped Mari. Trip means to meet. So Khan is meeting Mari. She is a female. So in the next like this one is Mari, this one is Khan. So he is meeting which number picture? D. So I will just write here D. Air fart in the uni. So which of the pictures is riding something or traveling? This picture F. So the next one is F. Can duscht. Duscht means to take a bath. Which picture? E. So I'll just write here E. Okay. Er lernt in der Bibliothek. Bibliothek means library. So he is learning in the library. So in which picture we can see he is learning? This one, G. So I will just write here G. Er besucht seine Oma. Oma means grandmother. He is visiting his grandmother. So first picture. So I will just write here A. Kann frühstückt. Frühstückt means breakfast und liest Nachrichten. Nachricht means message or news or something. So Khan is having a breakfast and reading messages. Which picture? Yes, this one. So I'll just, what is the name of the picture? See. So I'll just write here see. So the first task is done. Let's move on to the next question. Was marked can was. So one marked can was. When kann do what? Hören Sie und nummerieren Sie die Fotos. Erzählen Sie. So we have a listening task, and from the listening we have to determine in which time he is doing what task. So we have to match with the listenings. So if the first listening is number 1 matches with this photo, we will just write here number 1. Let's see. So I'm starting the listenings.
1,
So as you can see, there is no talking, but we can see the sound of someone taking a shower. So this matches with this picture. So next listening.
2,
I think this picture is this one. Sound of eating something with the spoon. Let's move on to the next one.
3,
This one is easy. Like the listening to the sound of the cycle we can determine. Next one.
4,
Oh nein, Entschuldigung.
Ach, macht nichts. Kann ja passieren. Ups.
Ups.
So he is clicking on the keyboard. So this one. Okay, the next one.
5,
I think is the sound of this one. Let's hear it again.
5,
Okay, so next one.
6,
Der Kuchen ist echt lecker, Oma.
Danke. Jetzt erzähl mal, wie geht es dir, Kahn?
Next one.
7,
Oh, hallo. Machst du auch eine Kaffeepause?
Na, das ist ja ein Zufall. Wie geht's dir? Übrigens, ich bin Kahn. Setz dich doch.
Okay. Ich heiße Marie. Bist du oft hier?
Nein. Und du?
Okay, so the task is finished. Let's move on to the next. 2a. This is also a listening task. Was macht kann am Sonntag? What kann du's in Sunday? Hören Sie die Gespräch und markieren Sie. So you will have to listen a conversation, and then you have to mark them that he is talking about this one or this one or this one. So let's start.
Hallo?
Hey Kahn, hier ist Tobi. Sag mal, was machst du am Sonntag? Treffen wir uns? Hast du Zeit?
Also, warte mal. Am Sonntag, da will ich erst mal lange schlafen.
Okay, dann vielleicht so um 12?
Nee, am Sonntagmittag esse ich immer mit meiner Familie. Und dann spiele ich mit ein paar Freunden im Park Fußball.
Und am Nachmittag?
Um 3 treffe ich Felix und Sarah im Café Centro.
Gut, dann vielleicht um 4?
Also da gehe ich mit Marie spazieren. Und danach gehen wir noch ins Kino. Hoffentlich.
Aha, ja, schade. Dann vielleicht nächstes Wochenende.
Ja, tut mir leid. Wir telefonieren, ja?
Okay, also bis dann.
So in this task, a friend of Khan asked him what is he free on Sunday. He wants to meet him. So at first he said that I will sleep long, and then he said that I will eat with my family. Then he said that he has to go meet his friends and play football, also meet his friends. And then he said that he needs to meet Mari and then go to cinema with her. Let's listen again so that everything will be clear.
Hallo?
Hey Kahn, hier ist Tobi. Sag mal, was machst du am Sonntag? Treffen wir uns? Hast du Zeit?
Also, warte mal. Am Sonntag, da will ich erst mal lange schlafen.
Okay, dann vielleicht so um 12?
Nee, am Sonntagmittag esse ich immer mit meiner Familie. Und dann spiele ich mit ein paar Freunden im Park Fußball.
Und am Nachmittag?
Um 3 treffe ich Felix und Sarah im Café Centro.
Gut, dann vielleicht um 4?
Also da gehe ich mit Marie spazieren. Und danach gehen wir noch ins Kino. Hoffentlich.
Aha, ja, schade. Dann vielleicht nächstes Wochenende.
Ja, tut mir leid. Wir telefonieren, ja?
Okay, also bis dann.
Okay, now let's move on to the next task. Arbeiten Sie so weit und sprechen Sie abwechselnd. So like what in the phone conversation, like we have to write what they are doing. So let's start. Like we can start like this: am Sonntag schlaft kann lange, and then what he does. Dann ist mit der family, so he eats with his family so Mittag, the lunch. Then what he does, he has to go to the play football, right? So spielt Fußball mit Freunden, spiel Fußball like this. Okay, spielt mit Freunden Fußball. Okay, then what he's has to do, he has to also meet his friends in cafe. So und trippt Freunde im Café. Okay, then he has to meet Mari. Dann trippt Mari. Then they go to cinemas. Dann gehen sie ins Kino. Okay, so what I write, what like can do's in the in the Sunday. Am Sonntag schlaft kann lange. So in Sunday, kann sleeps long. Dann isst mit der Family zu Mittag. So then he eats lunch with his family. Spielt mit Freunden Fußball und trifft Freunden im Café. Okay. Okay. Dann trifft Mari. Then he meets Mari. Then they go to cinema. Dann gehen sie ins Kino. So this task is finished. Let's move on to the next task. Und ihr Tag zahlen Sie und die anderen Daten. Ist das Wochenende oder nicht? Okay. So like this task is about to speak about your day, what you like to do in your day. This will vary from person to person. Here they have given an example like morgens trinke ich einen Kaffee und esse Müsli mit Obst. Dann gehe ich ins Büro. It means that in the morning the person drinks coffee and Müsli with fruits, and then he goes to his office. And this this saying is like not in the weekend. This is the work day. So the reply can be like this: Das ist nicht am Wochenende. So in the weekend nobody goes to the office. Okay. So you can do this like what do you do in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So like you can do which one is your best day. This is a group task. Okay, let's move on to the next task. Die Uhrzeiten. Okay, the time or the clock. Hören Sie die Gespräche und würden Sie die Bilder zu. So listen to the conversation and order the photos. So before we start this task, this question we have to make in your mind. If anyone says wie spät ist es, it means that what is the time. Okay, so this means what time is it. Okay, now we will start the hearings. We have to match with the photos. Okay, so it's like that. The first listening is number 1 here. So when we start the listenings, so this one is number 1, then might be this one number 2, this one number 3, and this one number 4. So let's check and see.
Eins.
Julian, aufstehen. Aufstehen. Julian,
Aufstehen?
aufstehen.
Oh nee, wie spät ist es denn?
6:30.
Na gut, ich komme gleich.
So in this picture, the father is asking, like telling his son to get up. Aufstehen means get up. Then the son replies that what is the time now? So he's saying it is 7:30. Let's do the next one.
2.
Sag mal, wie spät ist es denn? Wir haben doch um 3:30 den Termin mit dem Chef.
Kein Stress. Es ist jetzt erst 1:55. Wir haben noch genug Zeit.
Ah, okay, das ist gut.
So they have some meeting or something, and they are telling the time about like this person is telling when is our meeting or something, and she is telling a time, and also at the end that we have some time left for the meeting. It is 5 minutes to 2, so we have time. That's they are saying.
3.
Wann beginnt denn das Seminar?
Um 8:45. Wie spät ist es denn jetzt?
8:50.
Was? Oh Gott, jetzt aber schnell.
So this listening is like there in the train station, and the woman is saying that when the seminar begins, the man said that Viertel nach 9. It's in 9:15, and he is asking when is the time now. She said that it's 10 nach 9, so it's 10 minutes past 9. So then there he replied that we have to run faster to catch the seminar. Next one.
4.
Wo bleibt Moritz nur? Es ist schon 20 vor 8.
Ich weiß auch nicht, wo er ist. Wann beginnt denn der Film?
In 5 Minuten.
Ach, sieh mal, da kommt er ja.
Entschuldigt bitte, aber
So these two persons are going to film, waiting for their friends, and like it's 20 vor 8. It means that it is to 8 p.m. It is just 20 minutes left, and the film begins after 5 minutes. Okay, so all the hearings are matched with the photos. Now let's move on to the next task. Ordnen Sie die Uhrzeiten den Bildern zu. So like from the times of the picture we have to match with this text. First one is 20 vor 8. 20 means 20, vor means 2, 8 means 8. So 20 minutes left to 8. Which one? This one. It's 20 minutes left till 8. So it is picture number A. Okay. 5 vor 2. So 5 minutes left to 2. Which picture? This one is not, this one is not, this one. See, 5 minutes left to 2. So 5 to 2. 5 vor 2. So this is this one. Halb 7. Which one is halb 7? This one is not halb 7. This one is not halb 7. This one is halb 7. 7:30. So just see. 10 nach 9. So 10 minutes past 9. 10 minutes past 9. So this one. Okay. So this one is also finished. Now the next task. Wie spät ist es? Fragen und Antworten. Right now, what we have to do? Let us consider it is 7, and if the time is this one, we can say es ist 7 Uhr. Okay, so if the minute clock is now this one, then we have to say it is kurz nach 7, some minutes past to 7. Okay. Again, if the minute clock is moved to this, so we can say it is 10 nach 7, 10 minutes past to till 7. So, okay, 10 minutes past to 7. Okay, again, if it is like this, 15 minutes past at 7, right? So we can say this, it s ist Viertel nach 7. Okay, again, if the clock is like this, 7:20. What it is said? 20 nach 7. 20 nach 7. If it is at this way, 5 vor halb 8. 5 minutes left till 7:30. 5 minutes left till half 8. So this is the way we can say this, or you can say this 25 nach 7. This is also right. Okay, so if you find difficulty in saying this way, you can say es ist 25 nach 7. Okay, next one, if it is 7:30, we can say, we will not say it is 7:30, we will say it is es ist halb 8. So if the in German sayings, if the clock moves towards the half of the time, we start from next hour. Okay, again, if the clock hand moves to this one, we can say that es ist 5 nach halb 8. 5 minutes past till 7:30. Okay, we can also say in this way, es ist 53 nach or 53 Uhr. Okay, you can say also like this. Okay, if the clock hand is moved to this one, we can say that 15 minutes left till 8. Viertel vor 8. And then if the clock hand is close to 8, we can say it's kurz vor 8. Okay, here they are saying about the 7th, so it is almost 8, so we can say kurz vor 8. Okay, so let's start the task. Before moving to the task, we have two types of way of telling the times. If it is 2:45, the unofficial way to tell the time is es ist Viertel vor 3. So 3 means to 3. So 15 minutes left to 3. The official timing is to tell the numbers actually. Es ist 14 Uhr 45. So this is the official way. Okay, let's start the next task. Uhrzeit official 1. Hören Sie und notieren Sie die Uhrzeit. So we have to hear the listenings and note down the timings. It is official one. Okay, so they will tell the time like 13 Uhr 10. Okay, like this one. 14 Uhr 45. 14 Uhr 45. Okay, so let's start.
Willkommen in Köln Hauptbahnhof. Ihre nächsten Anschlussmöglichkeiten: Intercity 2010 Richtung München um 13:10 Uhr auf Gleis 3. Der Regionalexpress nach Bonn wird...
So 13 Uhr 10, they said it. Okay, let's do the next one.
2.
Sie haben eine neue Nachricht.
Ja, guten Morgen. Hier ist die Praxis Dr. Huber.
Sie haben morgen um 16:45 Uhr einen Termin bei uns. Leider müssen wir Ihren Termin verschieben. Rufen Sie doch bitte bis morgen Vormittag zurück.
So 16:45 Uhr. Okay. 16:45 Uhr. So let's do the next one.
3.
Ja, und dann haben wir auch noch einen Abendkurs für Anfänger.
Und wann ist der?
Immer Dienstag und Donnerstag um 18:30 Uhr.
Wie lange dauert der Kurs denn? Ich habe an dem Tag leider nur...
18:30 Uhr. Okay. 6:30. It is 4:45. Let's do the next one.
4.
Was machen wir heute Abend?
Weiß nicht. Was gibt es denn im Fernsehen?
Moment. Um 20:15 Uhr kommt ein Krimi. Das hört sich gut an.
Ja, super. Den können wir uns ansehen.
20:15 Uhr.
5.
Wann fährt der Bus?
Warte mal. Der nächste Bus fährt um 21:53 Uhr. Da haben wir noch Zeit.
Stimmt, das ist ja erst in 10 Minuten.
21:53 Uhr. Okay, let's listen again, then it will be clear. They are talking about the bus.
5.
Wann fährt der Bus?
Warte mal. Der nächste Bus fährt um 21:53 Uhr. Da haben wir noch Zeit.
Stimmt, das ist ja erst in 10 Minuten.
Okay, so this task is finished. Wie sagt man die Uhrzeiten in Ihrer Sprache? So what time you say in your language? So it is individual task. Okay, this one is also like based on videos. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Family und Termine. Family and appointments. 7a. Sehen Sie den Kalender von Familie Dobert an. Ergänzen Sie die Sätze. So look at the calendar of Family Dobert and filling the blanks. These are the filling the blanks. Okay. So let's look at the pictures. 4 persons: Florian, Liu, Hannes, Mara. Okay. First one, like on Friday, Florian has an appointment with Dr. Schwartz. Liu have math test. Hannes will go to the Friseur. Friseur means barber or like hair salon. Mara will work from 9 to 5. On Saturday, Florian has a game. Liu's friend, maybe Sarah, has birthday. He might visit his mother, and Mara will work from 7 to 2. Okay. On Sonntag, he has to visit his uncle. He has to visit Uncle Mishi. Liu also has to visit Uncle Mishi. And Hannes has to go to Hamburg. And Mara has to work. On Montag, Florian has training. Liu has Geige, is a violin. Hannes has to go to Hamburg. Nothing written for Mara. On Dienstag, he have trumpeted. Liu has English test. He has to go to Hamburg, and Mara has to meet Annalisa. Okay, so let's now fill in the blanks. Hannah ist blank in Hamburg. So when he is in Hamburg, Sonntag, Montag, Dienstag. Okay, so Hannes is, right, we just fill in the blanks here. Hannes is von Sonntag bis Dienstag, von Sonntag bis Dienstag in Hamburg. Hannes ist von Sonntag bis Dienstag in Hamburg. Mara arbeitet Freitag, Samstag, Sonntag. So Mara arbeitet von Samstag bis Sonntag. Okay. Florian hat, he has a spiel on on Saturday, but on Sunday he had game, but he crossed it. So here is word kein. So Florian hat am Sonntag kein Spiel. He has to go to Onkel Michi. Okay. Lena hat blank Geigenunterricht. So Lena hat violin class when he had am Montag. So I have to write am Montag, there is time 17 Uhr. So am Montag 17 Uhr. Okay. Mana trippt when Dienstag, am Dienstag 19:30 Uhr. Okay, so am Dienstag 19:30 Uhr. Okay, so all is completed. Let's move on to the next task. Hören Sie die Gespräche. Sind Sie Sartre richtig oder falsch? Kreuzen Sie an und ergänzen Sie. So these are the sentences we have. We have to say it is true or false. Okay. Okay. So first sentence, Mara Dobert telefoniert mit der Musikschule. So first sentence says Mara Dobert telephoned the music school. Okay. Then the second one, die Tochter Lena ist am Montag bis 19 Uhr in der Schule. So on Monday, the daughter Lena is in the school. Up to which hour? Up to 19 Uhr. Okay. Next one. Der Sohn Florian kommt am Dienstag zum Trompete Unterricht. Okay. So Florian on Tuesday comes to the trumpet class. And the next one, Florian ist krank und bleibt zu Hause. Florian is sick and he is staying in the house. Okay, so let's listen to the conversation and try to say if this conversation is true or false.
Musikschule Stadt Frankfurt. Guten Tag. Wir können Ihren Anruf leider nicht persönlich entgegennehmen, aber Sie können uns gern eine Nachricht hinterlassen.
Hier ist Mara Dobert, die Mutter von Florian und Lena. Meine Kinder können diese Woche leider nicht zum Musikunterricht kommen. Meine Tochter Lena ist krank. Sie kann auch nicht in die Schule gehen. Und mein Sohn Florian kann am Dienstag auch nicht zum Trompetenunterricht kommen. Er ist den ganzen Tag in der Schule. Die Klasse macht ein Projekt bis 18 Uhr. Tut mir leid. Können Sie bitte die Lehrer informieren? Danke.
Okay. So, there is nothing about Florian is sick. Okay. And let's listen again, then it will be clear. Yes, it is true because Mara telephoned the music school about their daughter Lena and Florian is not coming to school. Okay, so she has given various reasons, but not these reasons. Okay, let's listen again and try to match up.
Musikschule Stadt Frankfurt. Guten Tag. Wir können Ihren Anruf leider nicht persönlich entgegennehmen, aber Sie können uns gern eine Nachricht hinterlassen.
Hier ist Mara Dobert, die Mutter von Florian und Lena. Meine Kinder können diese Woche leider nicht zum Musikunterricht kommen. Meine Tochter Lena ist krank. Sie kann auch nicht in die Schule gehen. Und mein Sohn Florian kann am Dienstag auch nicht zum Trompetenunterricht kommen. Er ist den ganzen Tag in der Schule. Die Klasse macht ein Projekt bis 18 Uhr. Tut mir leid. Können Sie bitte die Lehrer informieren? Danke.
So Lena is sick. So Lena didn't go to school. Lena is sick and Florian has some project. Okay, so they cannot come to the music schule. Okay. So Eltern. Eltern means parents. Parents can be of, like you have father, it is called their Vater, or mother. Die Mutter. And the kids can be their Sohn und die Tochter. Son and daughter. Okay. Tochter. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Akt A. Mara Dobert beschreibt ihre Familie ergänzen sie. So Mara Dobert has written about her family. So let's read. Ich bin Ärztin und habe 2 Kinder. So I am a doctor and I have 2 kids. Okay, before starting this task, we have to know the possessive article. Okay, so previously we know ich, do, these things, right? So like ich means I. In English, like there is also something me, which also indicates this one, right? But the word is me. In German there is also same. Ich also become mine. Du becomes dein. Okay. So if it is plural, then meine remains meine. If it is feminine, meine remains also meine. If it is neutral, it becomes mine and also mine. But if it is masculine, for nominative it is mine, but if it is accusative it is meinen. So like you have to go through various grammar lessons and to know about these stuffs, I will be just solving this problem, because if I try to do the grammar lessons here, then the video solve will be too long. So I will not just solve, I will just tell the reason that if nominative is subject and accusative is object, so like when we have possessive article in the object case, then it becomes meinen. Okay. So let's read the test. Ich bin 18 und habe 2 Kinder. I am a doctor and I have 2 kids. Meine Kinder gehen hier in Frankfurt die Schule. So my kids go to the school in Frankfurt. Okay. Why it is meine? Because it is in nominative, that's why. Okay. And it is plural, so if it is nominative and plural, there is no problem. If it is nominative accusative, but it is masculine, then we have to add en to the end. Okay. So next one will be mein Sohn Florian ist 12. My son Florian is 12. Here will be what? Here will be meine, because it is female, so it will be meine Tochter Lena ist 14. So my daughter Lena is 14. And the last one also here will be mine. It is masculine, but why it didn't become meinen? Why it didn't become meinen? Because it is nominative, it is subject, it is in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, so it is mein Mann heißt Hannes. Ist Techniker. Okay, he is like a technical person. Okay. Am Wochenende besuche ich oft blank Bruder. So the Bruder is in last position, so it is a masculine and it is in the last position of the sentence, so it is definitely a object. If it is object, it is a accusative, so here not mine, it will be meinen. Additional en is added. Okay. Ist verheiratet und wohnt auf in Frankfurt. He is married, also lives in Frankfurt. Then the sentence is about a female, Schwester, sister. Okay, so what will be the text? The text will be meine Schwester sehe ich leider nicht oft. My sister doesn't meet me often. Okay. Sie ist ledig und wohnt in Kiel. She is single and lives in Kiel, another city. Okay. So, like this one is finished. The next task, schreiben Sie einen Text wie in Akta über Ihre fantasy family. Okay, so you can write like this about your family also. So this is your personal task. This one is not needed, pronunciation task. Let's move on to the next one. So the Dobert family has also an website called this one, die Homepage one Family Dobert, Jordan Z, die Zarze, then photos zoo. So these are the sentences we have to match with the photos. First one, First one is about a family, I think. Second one is a dog. Third one is a motorcycle. Fourth one is violin, computer, and yoga. So let's try to match up the sentences. Okay. The first sentence is Hannes und sein Motorrad. So this one should be C. We can see this is Hannes and his motorrad, his motorcycle. This one is finished. Mara und ihre Sport. So who is doing sport? This one. So this one is F. Their computer is mine hobby. So who is using computer? This one, the son, Florian. So this one is E. Lena und ihre Geige. So Lena and her violin. D. Unser Hund Otto liebt seinen Ball. Our dog Otto loves his ball. B. And last one, unsere Family alle zusammen. Our family all together. A. Okay, so this one is finished. Let's move on to the next one. The Gästebuch. Lesen Sie die Einträge und ergänzen Sie die possessive article. So this is a part of a message, okay, and we have to fill up this possessive article. We right now we did up to like I becomes mine. We did up to this, okay. So ich can be mine or meine based on gender. Du can be dein or deine. Er means he can be his, so sein, seine. Es can be sein, seine, okay. Then sie becomes ihr, okay. So sie becomes ihr or ihre. Ihr or ihre. Ihr or ihre. Wir becomes unser or unsere. Ihr becomes eure. Sie, ihr, ihre, ihre. This one is I, you, he, it, she, we, your plural, she formal, she plural, and she formal. Okay. I becomes me, you becomes, okay, your, he, his, it, its, okay, like this. Okay, so let's read the text. Hey Lena, euer Hund ist süß. Okay, so what it is said that Lena is saying that they are like they have dog. Okay, here the messaging person is this person, so he is messaging to Lena. So it is not only Lena's dog, so her family's dog. Okay, so he is saying like this, that your dog Otto is so sweet, and like ich habe zwei Mäuse, Mimi und Momo. So this person have two mouse, Mimi and Momo, und mein Bruder hat einen Hamster, Charlie. Okay, so he is saying that I have two mouse and my brother have a hamster. So what are the possessive articles here? Euer, mine. Okay, so these are the possessive articles. And how Lena replied, Hallo Hannes, ich mag dein Motorrad. Echt cool. Wann machen wir eine Tour zusammen auf euer Familienfoto ist sehr schön. Okay, so I love your motorcycle, it is cool. So when we are making a tour together, also our family photo, your family photo is very beautiful. And then the next message is, okay, hallo Mara, hallo Hannes, toll. Lena und ihre, Lena and her violin. Wie lange spielt sie schon? How long she is playing? Unsere Tochter, our daughter Nadine spielt jetzt Saxophon. Seit 4 Wochen. So her daughter, like family's daughter, plays saxophone. How long she is playing? For 4 weeks. Okay, so this task is done. Okay, so this is the task of 3 persons, not needed. Okay, the next one, die Verabredung, the appointment. 11a, Stress. In German, Stress means also stress. Lesen Sie die E-Mail, markieren Sie die Modalverben können, müssen, wollen. Können means can, müssen means would, wollen means want. Unterstrichen Sie dann die andere Verben. Okay, so we have to highlight the modal verbs here. Modal verbs can be können, müssen, wollen, and highlight the main verb. Okay, so modal verb, what are modal verb? Modal verb is nothing but a helping verb. If you use modal verb, then your main verb goes at the last of the sentence and his conjugation is not done. Okay, let's read. Hello Jona, ich habe ein Problem. I have a problem. Wir können leider nicht ins Kino gehen. We cannot unfortunately come to the cinema. Stress, stress, stress. Hannes ist bis Dienstag in Hamburg. Hannes is in Hamburg till Tuesday. Und ich muss jeden Tag arbeiten. Ich muss jeden Tag arbeiten. So if there is a modal verb, the verb goes last and it is not conjugated. Okay, auf am Wochenende. So she has to work every day, also in the weekends. Am Abend muss, modal verb muss ich noch einkaufen und kochen. 2 verbs. Einkaufen and kochen. So in the in the evening I still have to do shopping and cooking. Und die Kinder müssen, and the kids have to do house of Gaben machen. The kids have to do the homeworks. Und wir für sie die Schule lernen. So they have also the learn for the school. Zum Arzt muss ich auf noch gehen. I also have to go to the doctor. I also have to go to the doctor. Am Sonntagnachmittag wollen die Kinder und ich meinen Bruder besuchen. And on Sunday evening we with the kids want to visit my brother. Okay, wollen. Wollen wir nächste Woche am Mittwoch zum Yoga gehen? Do we want to go in the next week to yoga? Okay. Oder musst du arbeiten? Or do you have to work? Okay. So I have noted down all the modal verbs and also the main verbs. Again, I'm telling what it is happening. Yona is messaging to his friend Mara. Okay, what she is saying, Mara is writing here that she has a problem. They cannot go to the cinema because her husband Hannes will be in Hamburg, and Mara has to work every day, also in the weekends, and in the evening she has to shop and cook, and the kids, they have to do homework and learnings for the school, and she also has to go to the doctor, and Sunday evening they want to visit their her brother with the kids, and she is saying that do you want to meet for the yoga on the next Wednesday, or you want to work? Okay, so this is an email. This is how she is saying that I cannot meet you on the fixed time. I will meet you on the next one. Okay, next task. Was muss Mara machen? Was kann sie nicht machen? Was will sie machen? Berichten Sie. Okay, so we have to finish like this, that what she has to do. Let's just write. She has to work. Sie muss arbeiten. Okay, sie muss am Abend einkaufen und kochen. Sie muss zum Arzt gehen. Sie will am Sonntag Brother besuchen. Sonntag ihre Bruder besuchen. She wants to go to the yoga at the Mittwoch. Okay, at Wednesday. So sie will am Mittwoch zum Yoga gehen. Done. Okay, so this is the answer of Jonas. Next task. So Jonas has replied, and we have to fill up the modal verb in the right form. So what are the modal verb? Müssen, können, wollen. Müssen means have to, so I have to do this. Ich muss, like this. Können means can. Wollen means want. Okay. Liebe Mara, oh je, so ein Stress. Wir können uns gern am Mittwoch treffen. We can meet at Wednesday. I have to work until 4. Okay, so I have to. So ich muss. Ich muss. Bis 16 Uhr arbeiten. Aber dann we can meet. Okay, aber dann wir uns sehen. So we can. Since wir, so we have to do this one. Können. So aber dann können wir uns sehen. So am 17 Uhr. It is do. Okay, so do you want to go to the yoga, or do we jog together? Okay, so 1 2, so 1 2 is this one. So there is do, so we have to write here whilst do zum yoga gehen. Wodar where, there is where, so wodar wollen wir joggen. Okay. Am Freitag macht Albert eine Party. Do you want to come? So do you want wollen wir kommen, or can you come? Können wir kommen. So both is correct. So this option will be Kyon. Kyon is correct, or I can say volt year common. Okay, so last one, we can telephone in the morning. Okay, so can, wir können telefonieren. Okay, viele Grüße, Johanna. So this one is done. Next one, hören Sie das Gespräch und variieren Sie den Dialog dreimal mit verschiedenen Personen. So we have to hear the listening and try to verify the dialogue and also try to tell this. Okay, so I will play the listening. This is your task actually. You have to understand and try to give the answers. For example, was machst du morgen? Hast du Zeit? So like this is the someone question you that what are you doing tomorrow? Do you have time? And then you are saying that tut mir leid, morgen ich muss arbeiten. So I have to work tomorrow. Then he replies, schade. So do you have any time on Dienstag? Das geht. Yes, I have. So they will go to the cinema. Okay, so let's listen.
Was machst du morgen? Hast du Zeit?
Oh, tut mir leid. Morgen muss ich arbeiten.
Schade. Und am Dienstag?
Das geht.
Wir können ins Kino gehen.
Gute Idee. Wann? Um 7:30?
7:30 ist super.
Okay, so this one is done. You can also try this one, like instead of arbeiten you can say zum Arzt gehen, Sport machen, zum Sprachkurs gehen, lernen. Okay, like this. Let's move on to the next one. Kann ich einen Termin haben? Can I have an appointment? So in Germany you have to make a phone call to make an appointment everywhere. Let's listen to the task, and like this is a task about listening. Termin beim Arzt, so appointment to the doctor. Hören Sie das Gespräch, warten Sie die Aussagen zu. So these are the conversation lines we have to match with the replies. Okay, so these are the, like, one person is saying this, another person is replying this. We have to match, like this one is like after saying this sentence, then reply is this one. So let's start.
Guten Tag, Praxis Dr. Steinig, Svetlana Keller. Was kann ich für Sie tun?
Guten Tag, mein Name ist Mara Dobart. Ich hätte gern einen Termin.
Können Sie am Freitag um 10:45 Uhr kommen?
Nein, ich muss am Freitag arbeiten. Geht es auch am Montag?
Nein, leider nicht. Am Montag ist nichts frei. Geht es am Mittwoch um 11:30 Uhr?
Ja, das geht. Vielen Dank.
Also Mittwoch um 11:30 Uhr. Wie ist nochmal Ihr Name bitte?
Mara Dobart.
Danke, Frau Dobart. Bis Mittwoch. Auf Wiederhören.
Danke. Auf Wiederhören.
So I matched all the sentences, so they are making a termin. So like at first the receptionist said that can you come at 10:45, and she said that no, I cannot come, yeah, I have to work. Is there any time on Monday? And she is saying that Monday is not free. Do you want to come on Wednesday at 11:30? And then she said yes, okay, I want to come. Then she said her name. Okay, that's it, this one is done. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so like how you say an appointment, like you can be very rude, normal, and very polite. So Höflichkeit is politeness. Okay, this one is rude, this one is like gentle one, and this one is very polite. Okay, ich will einen Termin means I want to make an appointment. This is the rude way of saying. Kann ich bitte einen Termin haben? This is the general way. So can I have an appointment? And this is the very polite way. Ich hätte gern einen Termin. I would like to have an appointment. Okay, let's go on. So like verify, like these are the cards you and your friends will be given, and this is the task of with your partner. It's like you are a Friseur or Frisurin, or customerin. Okay, so Kunde, Kundin. Friseur means hairstyler, Kunde means customer. So you have to make an appointment at 1 p.m. Okay, so like 2 person you can discuss with each other, and like try to do conversation in German to make an appointment. Let's move on to the next task. Pünktlichkeit means that punctuality. Okay, lesen Sie und sehen Sie Bilder an. Kann man hier zu spät kommen? Wie viele Minuten markieren Sie und vergleichen Sie? Okay. Like where this task is not related to any German lessons, like how many minutes can like a man do make like come late, so that there is no problem. Okay, if there is any appointment to the doctor, I think there is a problem if you come like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, if it is a meeting with the colleagues, it is okay if you come some late, but it is not usually, it should not be. Okay, then if you have any appointment in the office, you should always be in time. If someone is making some lunch for you, it is okay to be some late, but you try to be some like some early as possible. Okay, so this is not a fixed task, so I will move on to the next one. Hören Sie, wie viele Minuten sind Sie Personen zu spät? Ist das ein Problem? Erkennen Sie die Tabelle. So Verspätung means delay. Okay, so we have to listen to the task. First task is appointment related to doctor, to the bar, to the office, to the dinner. So if we have to listen how and note down how many minutes they are late and cross them if it is a problem or if it is not a problem. So let's listen to the task and then solve it.
Eins.
Guten Morgen. Mein Name ist Spiegel. Ich habe einen Termin bei Frau Dr. Schwarz.
Guten Tag, Herr Spiegel. Ja, stimmt. Der Termin war um 10:45 Uhr. Es ist schon 10:50 Uhr.
Ja, ich weiß. Entschuldigen Sie, die U-Bahn.
Ja, ist schon gut, Herr Spiegel. Gehen Sie bitte noch kurz ins Wartezimmer. Die Doktorin kommt gleich.
So the person is 10 minutes late due to his U-Bahn, but she didn't do anything. There was no problem here, but generally you will miss your appointment if you are late.
Zwei.
Hallo zusammen.
Hallo. Grüß dich.
Hallo Pia.
Servus.
Es tut mir leid. Ich bin 15 Minuten zu spät. Wartet ihr schon lange?
Kein Problem. Zum Wohl. Auf Pia.
Zum Wohl.
So she is 15 Minuten spät, and this one should be 9. Okay. So the friend said no problem, and this one also should have no problem because the appointment lady didn't say anything. Okay. The last one, next one.
3.
Wo ist Frau Moser?
Ich weiß nicht.
Es ist schon 8:50. Wir beginnen ohne Frau Moser.
Oh, Entschuldigung, tut mir leid. Der Bus.
Wir warten schon 10 Minuten, Frau Moser. Jetzt können wir endlich beginnen.
So 10 minutes late. Okay, so it is a problem because this is an office.
Vier.
Oh Mensch, wo ist er denn? Das Essen ist schon lange fertig.
Ja, echt. Ich habe Hunger.
Ah, da kommt er. Hallo, da bist du ja endlich. Komm rein.
Hallo Lena. Entschuldigung, ich bin eine halbe Stunde zu spät. Es tut mir so leid.
Naja, ich hoffe, das Essen ist jetzt nicht kalt.
Hallo Leo, da bist du ja. Schön, jetzt können wir essen.
Okay, so he is 30 minutes late, and it is actually a problem because they couldn't eat. The food is getting very cold. Okay, this is all about this chapter. In the next day we'll move on to the next chapter. See you guys.